Good morning all, it's Darth Rabbit07 coming at you today with another quick review from the Tigerwing set. I had to get caught up on some rest this past week. It's been a long and pretty rough week, but what a fun weekend last weekend. That said, I skipped one up there in Baltimore that I'm getting ready to get into today, and it's none other than Rob, also known as Dragstrip. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a closer look at. Here is a quick look at both Rob and Blockade's transformations. They are very similar as they are the arm components, and they do not have an ab crunch. And without further ado, there is Rob on the turntable and looking really, really awesome. I really do like this version of Dragstrip, period. Taking a closer look at those details and stuff, we're just going to get him up here and let you look at that nice looking melon. How I've got his, articulating there. Like how this folds up into the chest and what have you and whatnot. You can see I got like a little, goofy aiming pose that, bam. And love these weapons that came with the set. I just love like combiner sets, so that this is really, really hitting home. I'm going to have to get some Toy Hacks faction symbols for these guys, as while they're not perfect, I do like them all together all the same. And with Rob here, we're going to try to work on those legs. This is a little stiff right here at these ball joints at the hip, whatnot. Some things are kind of loose, but it's not loose in the knees there, in the ball joints there. You got upper thigh swivel. You do got a rocker that you can do, and you can play around with this other piece too to kind of get it to do a heel spur as you see fit. And it will go back over there. That will articulate out of the way, but it's really, really nice compared to the Hasbro version, how this kind of does. I absolutely love this. You do get all the way around at the waist there, and that's part of the transformation and the combination there. You don't have an ab crunch, like I said, but you can like fake it by doing that. And while the head is on a ball joint, it is really stiff, and I'm just always afraid of breaking these that are stiff like this. But like you can get so much there at the head to kind of let you look up a little bit there, down that far. You can get it all the way around on that head, just very, very carefully, because it is a knockoff and afraid of stuff breaking. So then you can get arms up that high, that lock way, and then you can manage to get a full van damage and sort of a Mr. T pose there. So going into the arms here a little bit further, you get all the way around on that joint there, and I don't want to really force that because it feels like it's hanging up there on the arm. So you get that much in the elbow, and that will go all the way around the wrist, so you got wrist articulation as well. I'm really into this Magic Square stuff nowadays, thanks to Mr. Jimmy G. And what an awesome weekend last weekend. Like I said, hanging out with the guys up there. And that was the overall theme with last weekend. It was so bittersweet and so very fast paced and moving, especially this time last Saturday morning. I ran out of time filming the second one's review. I think it's Breakdown, also known as Blockade. Golly, I'm so sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Always with environmental sound effects and background noises, and the busyness of Baltimore, it seemed like there were sirens always going off, and it wasn't just me that saw and heard that. It was definitely Matthew Baldwin, Alex Baldwin there. We just constant, sirens and whatnot. So I like it being back here at home where I got just dog noises and dogs pitter patter across the floor. Anyway, let's get this guy converted. 3, 2, 1. And here is Rob in his vehicle mode, and it is actually based on an actual Formula One car called the Tyrrell P34, designed by Derek Gardner, and all that's inside the bio, like right here, which is really, really a fun thing I didn't know, and actually just cross-referenced it and researched it. And actual Formula One race car. It's just really, really cool. Here it is. I mean, I thought it was something they made up for fan fiction, but nope, it's an actual race car all together. So let's take a closer look. The fact now is that this is actually based on an actual Formula One race car. I actually love this just as much as I love Mirage. This thing is awesome, guys. Definitely going to have to get some decals for it from Toy Hacks and get them slapped on there and affixed to it. It rolls like all race cars and rolling things should. Looks great. It's got the smokestacks there in the back, and everything just cleans up really, really well in vehicle mode. Not a whole lot more to say about the vehicle mode. It doesn't have that articulation unless something pops loose there. But this thing is really, really sweet. Let's get him back into robot mode and some final thoughts, guys. Some final thoughts on Rob. I absolutely love this version of Dragstrip. I love the transformation on this. The only thing that I don't really care for is this part in his chest when you go to car mode. But here we are again. Thanks again for watching my channel, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Have an excellent day out there. And stay tuned for the other parts coming up. Until R1, guys.